Hey guys, Game Dog here, and welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun, Part 16. Alright, so in Part 16 here, we're going to be finishing up the dungeon portion of the Mercury Lighthouse right here. You're not really going to be seeing much more of this area. We're almost done. So yeah! Anyway, this puzzle right here is kind of simple. You have to push these pipes in order to hook up these other pipes in order to make the water flow to the bottom of the screen here. And go through... and go to the screen to get to that screen in which that little gargoyle lion head thing will pour water into this pool, allowing us to pass. So there we go. Oh, God. Useless little hallway area. And a random encounter which I cut out. Oh, a door! Oh, a door. Wait, what? No, apparently something needs to hold that switch down in order to keep that door open. And that statue right there might be exactly what we need. So anyway, this puzzle right here is kind of cool. What we gotta do is we need to push the water so it can like blast the statue into different areas on a little portion until it puts it down the hole. For example, that right there, we push it to the left. Now we need to get it to the now we need to get that pipe to the one on the most right there, so we'll push it downwards, and then onto the middle pipe, so we'll push it once more to the into the hole. So right of that, we have to push. We have to first push the pipe we just pushed on the far right one, all the way back over this area right here, like so. After that, we have to. Well, okay, that's pretty much pointless. After that, we have to push this little thing right here, right there, so it'll catch the pipe. So so it can be stopped on the second on the middle one right there. I'm doing bad commentary today. Yeah, so now with the statue down here, we are now able to get down there and push the statue onto the onto the switch in order to open the door. I want to tell you guys real quick, I have a little bit of a cold right now, so if I ever just cough spontaneously, that's why. So I might as well mention that. Alright, and oh, there's totally not going to be something behind one of these statues. Nope, no way. Yeah, this is kind of obvious right here. Actually, behind this one, yeah, there's a door right there. So I have to check this one just in case, because you never know. And through this door is a treasure chest containing a nut. And that looks kind of like a dead end to the right of where I just was there. Interesting. I come right here, go down this ladder, go up this ladder here. Now we have to push this the statue to the left or right, if you choose, to get across. And now, I want to show you guys the most powerful water geyser ever. It literally pushed a wall to the side. Pretty crazy. And oh yeah, there totally isn't going to be something behind one of these waterfalls. There's like this RPG cliche a lot of these RPGs tend to have. Is that... Actually, it's not really RPGs, it's more video games in general. It's like, if there is a waterfall, chances are there's going to be something behind that waterfall. And when there's a large amount of waterfalls like the one right there, chances are there's going to be a bunch of little hidden passages for you to explore. So, several times when I play a video game and I encounter a waterfall, I always go like, okay, there's going to be something behind at least one of these. And in this case, there's a djinn behind one of these. So, we're going to want to collect this. Yeah, this djinn isn't really that bad. Some of these guys do actually get pretty powerful later on. Yeah, this is basically going to be my strategy for most bosses and djinn at the same time. Is to kind of spam your own djinn and kind of summon rush him over time. For this one, we won't really need him that much because he is rather easy. And there we go. And the djinn has joined us. The Mercury Djinn Sleet joined Mia. Sleet is a attack djinn. Pretty simple, about as basic as it gets. If you ever want to do some quick water damage, that's basically how you're going to be doing it. Now, I think what you're going to see here is wait, never mind. At some point in this recording, I kind of paused the video to switch up my djinn, and I cut that out. Yeah, that right there. I just switched up my djinn ruler. And we have two new enemies, the Siren and the Harpy. These guys really aren't that bad overall, although I have had a bit of a hard time with Sirens before. The Harpies aren't that bad. Sirens can cast multi-targeting spells, and the most powerful attack the Harpy has is that Shriek attack that you saw him do. Or her dealing with, I don't know. So there we go. Here's another example of having different synergies allow you to do different attacks. Now, here's something I want to point out real quick. I want to do something eventually that's... Well, remember when I said I wanted to show off all the magic in the game over speaking feel. Remember when I said I wanted to show off all the magic in the game eventually? Well, what I actually want to do now is I want to like make a compilation video showing all the magic at the end of this LP, kind of like a bonus video, if you will. So now I don't have to go through all that time of doing them all in the LP. And once again, there's always something behind the waterfall. In this case, behind this one right here is this little passage here. We cast move on the statue, move to the right, and we go upstairs. There's a lot of going upstairs here. Well, it is a lighthouse, so I figured it'd be more high than wide. He who honors the goddess of rainbows shall be guided to the heavens upon wings of fluid grace. Well, we all know what we learned last time about worshipping stuff. Let's cure this statue that looks like every other statue in the building. And that's pretty much the only time in the game, actually the only time in the series, you're going to be using apply or any healing spell as a puzzle-solving aspect. Honestly, any other time it's used for healing. And now the waterfall is flowing up for some reason. She seems to know what's going on here. Away! Oh, and I love this. I like how he struggles as he goes up the waterfall. So funny. What's even funny is that you're the only one who does struggle. Like, honestly, these guys... you think at least Garrett would have trouble, considering he's a fire adept and water is his weakness. And, uh-oh, looks like we're too late. Seems the Mercury Lighthouse has already been lit. Yep, the Mercury Lighthouse has already been lit. By the way, I live in an area where there are a lot of lighthouses. That is not how lighthouses work, Nintendo. Just saying. Ugh. And now, ton of cutscene times. Now what you just saw me do right there is I healed my party completely using Ply, and then I grabbed the Synergy Stone. If you do it that way, it's kind of a full heal in a way, which is kind of cool. And now, big cutscene time. That'll last for the rest of the video. It's too late. The lighthouse has already been lit. Didn't I mention that like a minute ago? It can't be. Yeah, it can. The beacon cannot be lit without the Mercury Star. Well, obviously someone has the Mercury Star. The elemental stars were stolen from Sol Sanctum on Mount Elf. I have to cough again. Mount Elf, Sol Sanctum. Are you healers from Sol Sanctum? No. We came from Mount Elf, but we're not healers. We came from the village called Vale to recover the 3 elemental stars. Did you say Vale? I really wish they had like one of those yes-no things there. Our village was there to protect Sol Sanctum, but the stars were stolen. By meanies. That sounds just like my clan. What, you have 4 stars that were stolen? I doubt it. I have failed in the one duty planned upon me. This is terrible. I thought your duty was to heal the villagers. Isaac! Garrett! Oh, that mugshot looks familiar. Hey, it's them! Felix, Jenna, and Kraden. So it's you, Isaac. That's a good voice for him. Yeah, those kids are still alive. You came all this way to save Jenna and Kraden. And Felix. Don't forget him. That's not all. We're after the elemental stars. That too. In other words, then you've come to stop us. Yeah, sure. You can put it that way. Then we have no choice. A battle? Let's take care of them now before they can do any harm. Well, I'm almost right. I might be fully right. Minardi, wait. I'm using a completely different voice from when I originally voiced this guy. Also, Tauros, they want you. I keep forgetting Minardi's voice for some reason. I heard everything. Everything! They were lucky to survive the eruption on Mount Elf. Ow, excuse me. You have endured much, and now you want to throw your lives away? Not really. Fine, if that is your wish, prepare to have it granted. I just said that wasn't our wish. Saturas, are you going to fight them alone? Minardi, I can't expect you to leave our hostages alone and help me, can ya? You know, he has a point. That's true. In other words, he has a point. Besides, I want to see how much their powers have developed. Famous last words by, like, every antagonist ever. Are you sure about this, Saturas? Because I can't help you. Leave me be. Head for the next lighthouse. Now! Okay, then. Now we know where we're going after this. Come here, child. I know, you're scary. Do you mean to defy me? Then you must die! I should teach you a lesson, child, but I promised Felix. Calabrus prevented me from doing that. Felix, I need your sister to obey me if you hope to keep her from harm. You just got told. Jenna, please, just do what she says. For now. For now is the key word right there. Key 2 words. Felix. It's alright, Jenna. That's totally not the voice I used for him. That's the problem with playing with Let's Playing games with a lot of characters. You forget voices after a while. Isaac and Garrett shouldn't have come after us. I'm sorry, Isaac, Garrett. I'm counting on you. To Venus! Well, I like this quote right here. Isaac, Garrett, don't die. Yeah, that's reassuring. Jenna, Kraden, come back! If you want to save them, you'll have to beat me first. No, get back, you scary man! What's the matter? Saturas is extremely powerful. I could sense it when I faced him, for like 5 seconds. You have to be very careful when fighting him. We have to match his strength. No, we don't have to match, we have to exceed it. Match me? Ha! You think you can match the great Saturas? Yes. You overestimate your chances. Actually, not really. Fine then, I'll just teach you all a lesson! Whoa, okay. Big spaz out of nowhere. What happened? Saturas is moving strangely. What's this? The light of Mercury? It's weakening my psi energy! I must finish this quickly. Come on, fools! And we'll finish him off next time on Let's Play Golden Sun. Thanks for watching!